What you looking at, man?
It's a GTR.
And fuck. No. What the fuck are you doing?
Racing.
No. Why?
You wanted to race a GTR.
Why? Why the fuck not? What the fuck was that sound?
No.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast. I am your host, King Crescent, and today here joined with me is the clumsy and careless Cameron Cross. Say hello, my friend.
Let's just get this over with.
Yes, before we actually get started with our regular pursued episode, we got to say that one of our co-hosts
I made an oopsie.
fucked up. If you have not seen our Halloween specials, that's what happened, and he forgot to open the slider for the camera. So we have punishment for him. So now he has to take these things take about 3 bullets. It'll take 3 rounds of these. So let's get this on camera.
Just aim for the titties.
Will do. All right. Left one. Right one. Down the middle.
No. I thought you were gonna go for the other middle.
No. Listen, I have pride. I'm not gonna shoot you in the dick. Now that we got
I
that,
deserve that though.
now we got the punishment out of the way, let's start with small talk. How have you been? Aside from that,
Exhausting in a good way.
okay. Expound.
So we haven't had a chance to talk about it yet, but early in September, I got to see Green Day. Nice. And because it was the anniversary of both Dookie and American Idiot, they played both albums in full. So it was like a 3-hour set, basically.
Okay.
And yeah, I let myself have some fun. I recorded the whole show.
That's good. You know, I'm glad. Everybody should have fun at concerts.
Granted, getting there was a nightmare because I took many wrong turns. Yeah, clumsy, careless fits me.
Perfect for the episode.
Yeah. And it just worked with the alliteration too.
Indeed.
But yeah, and then I got stuck at a red light for like 10 minutes in the left turn because it wouldn't change green.
Yeah, that actually is infuriating. You know what they should do? Like implement AI into for traffic lights, so that it can actually automate and know, hey, listen, it is now safe for you to go.
I don't know how I feel about that, because to register like your car, it might also register your license plate.
Oh no, I'm talking about street lights, not street cams or street. No.
I know, but how would it recognize it without using a camera though?
Yeah, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
I have my misgivings with AI for a reason. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
And it might kill my career.
We try to use AI as less as possible, and by less, I mean we never even try it.
Him. That's his motto. I'm like, no, fuck, get out. I'm gonna kick that Boston robotics dog.
I said as less, even though I said never, as possible.
I know, but I want there to be no ambiguity, at least with me.
Okay, fair enough. But, okay.
Because it's taking jobs from my predecessors, so it's like, yeah, no, I don't really want to deal with that. But, and then getting there was just like chaos. And not the fun kind either. Like, for one, like, they force people to dump out their, like, water bottles that they purchased. So it's like, yeah, because, like, there's a policy where you can bring in a sealed water bottle. Obviously sealed, so it's, you're not bringing in alcohol.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you serve vodka there? Why would we, like, no beer is going to be that clear.
Hey, no, mate, don't drink that water bottle with that attitude. Anyways, continue.
So it's just like, and then also just like because of like how bad the parking control, the crowding is with the cars, I was stuck in to get out for 10 hours. Thankfully, I only took one wrong turn, but still, it's like. But the concert itself was fun.
That's good.
Green Day was great. The two openers were great. One of them I actually saw open for Paramore. The Linda Lindas. If you're interested in like good 2020s punk, Linda Linda's is a good bet. Want something a little more on the harder side? Turnstile. And the other opener is Rancid, or was Rancid. They're from the same kind of time frame of punk as Green Day, Offspring, Bad Religion, Social Distortion. You know, one of the bands that helped revive punk in the 90s for the mainstream audience. Oh, and NoFX too. How should I forget them? It's funny. I've seen all of them, but NoFX. Because, granted, NoFX doesn't tour anymore because they kind of got blacklisted.
Boom.
They made a very...
They made a big boo-boo.
Yeah, worse than the one I made. Let's just say when a certain concert shooting happened, he said, good thing it was that thing and not the punks, and I'm just like, wow, Fat Mike, you're more of an idiot as usual. Motherfucker said that. So now they don't tour anymore because no promoter wants to deal with that because that's just bad taste.
It really is.
Like,
yikes.
Yeah, we can still listen to the music, but he's one of those people who's just infamous for just not keeping his mouth shut. And I think this was one of those cases where it's like, okay, yeah, no, there's no excusing it. We know you have a bad rep with this. This was dumb.
Very much so.
So yeah, yes, my boo-boo is much less of a boo-boo compared to that.
Don't worry, your punishment has been dealt with, so now we can move on.
And dock my pay. Dock one of my pays. I deserve it though. I'm sorry, okay? I'm genuinely sorry. No one's more upset about that than me.
All right, I mean, you heard it here, folks.
Let's let the camera. But anyways, let's keep going. What's your small talk?
My small talk is I am a time traveler.
Go on.
So, here's what happened. My father and I, we have taken a vehicle, and we have been traveling for quite a while. And somehow, someway, we were able to convert 14 hours.
Oh, it's this story.
Yes. It is. We were able to travel for 14 hours and only to travel to 2 hours in the past. And then, later on, my father and I, we took a plane, an aerial craft, to travel 2 hours.
Mermaid.
2 hours into the present. I was helping my grandmother move, and we went to Arizona. So, yeah, I'll let you guys figure that out, what I was trying to really say. But, the drive was really fun. We went to New Mexico and then to Arizona. Very, very dry, very, very hot. But I will say, though, like, beautiful sights because, the mountain looks gorgeous. And also, weirdly enough, people live on those mountains. That's just, it's cool and all, but, what happens if, some rocks just hit your house, man? You guys are stuck like Chuck.
Yeah, I think it's kind of just one of those, Japan has their earthquake, California has their earthquake. It's kind of one of those things, you kind of just comes with the territory, literally.
Yeah.
You just kind of go to accept it, just have insurance in place.
Yeah.
I've never been to Arizona. I know my stepdad has because, his daughters were born there.
That's right.
So.
And what was it? I also had Arizona there. Delicious.
I would disagree, but I don't like tea. And yes, y'all can go savage on me in the comments.
I'm going to stop you right there, actually. And what was it? It actually is more than just tea. It's actually his fruit cocktails, so it's more than just tea. So it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I don't really like that tea taste. I just don't like.
Okay, yeah, fair. And the one that I had was watermelon. It tasted almost like as if it was a fruit punch, like an actual fruit punch juice. Really good stuff. Really, really great stuff.
That reminds me of a story. My mom tried to trick me into drinking the tea because she said it's like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
And I tasted it and I immediately was like, Mom, this is tea, isn't it? She's like, yeah, you can taste it. I'm like, yeah. That's how repellent I am. That's how adverse I am to the taste of tea, any type of tea.
So definitely no on the tea, and you're not a coffee person, so.
I'll take coffee over tea. Because
Alright.
Starbucks, hot chocolate still has a little bit of coffee in it.
Yeah.
I also love tiramisu, so I think probably if I actually have a drink of coffee, I might actually enjoy it, but it's not one of those things to go for. My ADHD is already terrible enough, so could you imagine me drinking an espresso and just jumping off the fucking wall? Naname is like nodding her head because she's like, yeah, that'll be a disaster.
And also, whatchamacallit, Queen Panala, since I know you're going to be helping editing this, Farnsworth. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give any context to that. So, yeah.
Alright.
Are we done with small talk?
I think so. What did you have planned for today?
We have a game to play. The game is called Would You Rather? And we're going to go onto my phone and go to either IO, and we're going to just play the game. And we're going to give our reasoning as to why we, choose yay or nay, or this or that.
What's actually funny is I actually had the same idea and you just beat me to it, but I had my own stuff. It's just funny.
That is hilarious. Okay, this is different than what I have here, but you know what? I'll take it. Alright, so here's the first one. Would you rather always get away with lying or always know when someone is lying?
Always know when someone's lying.
Honestly, I'd actually be the same too. I'd rather just if someone is lying in my face, like I could actually, and if I know that they're lying, I could actually like dig deep and really make them tell me what I really want to hear, which is the truth.
Yeah. My reason is just because, one, you shouldn't really be lying.
Not really.
But eventually, even if you always get away with it, it'll always come back.
It'll always come
Because
back.
it never says anything about it always getting away with it permanently.
Exactly.
Because, like, it always comes back. Plus, like, sometimes you can get away with a lie, but it just depends, like, do you want to go down that road of consequences? Yeah.
And
That's
so,
just me.
according to the polls, 73% of us seeing who's lying rather than always getting away with the
Okay,
lies.
that's actually interesting. It shows the statistics. I can't speak anymore. I need more sleep. My mom cut my sleep this morning.
Alright. Would you rather be the only person that doesn't get to live forever or be the person that gets to live forever? The only person.
That is a tricky one. I mean, we can go down the von Hohenheim route and just like all the people he gets close to just die over time.
For me, like, what was it? I do not like the state of immortality. I don't believe in immortality, and I'd rather just die because what was it?
Because of the Hohenheim reasons.
Yeah. Like, what was it? Death is a natural process, and you know what? I'd rather be of the natural process. So what would you say?
Yeah, we never really finished that previous one.
So
Because I never actually got to pick my...
No.
my-
Yeah. What would you What would you rather have?
I would go for the same side as you, but I will be a contrarian on this one just for the sake of content,
Okay.
but also because I do have a specific point of view to look at.
Okay.
You know how there's so much stories I want to create? If I do get to live forever, there is a chance I could accomplish that.
Okay.
But that's like the big if.
All right.
Yeah. So it's like one of those, generally, plus I have like history with suicide, so like, you know, maybe it's just like, you know, want to live forever, it's just a natural side effect of that history, dark part of my life. But it's like, yeah, so it's like, yeah, I don't want to live forever, but it's just like, that if I did, there is at least a silver lining. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, I could finish all the projects I want to make.
But what would happen afterwards? After you're done with everything that you want to do and put future self could
Yeah,
do.
and that's why I wouldn't do it.
Life would have been truly boring.
Yeah, my life was pretty boring, but let's be honest. We're all ours are.
All right, are we ready for the next one?
What was this? What was the statistics? Do you remember?
It was like 60% agreeing with me, and then 40%.
Well, I also agree with you. I just kind of made an argument.
You made an argument. All right then. Would you rather live in a house with no windows, or live in an all glass house?
No windows.
Yeah, because what was
No
it?
privacy.
Yeah.
Also, I'm indoors all the time. Do you really think I give a shit about what's outside? Real talk. Like, maybe if it was like a 2-story house and I can see, like maybe like there's a nice skyline, but it's like otherwise like not really.
So I'm gonna be the contrary. the
You don't need
contrarian
to be
on this one.
You don't need to be a contrarian. I had an interesting point with that last one. Do you have an interesting point with this one?
I mean, honestly, yeah. What was it? If it's an all glass house, I'm gonna make it show that it is not only thick glass, but a bulletproof glass as well as tinted glass, so that like I do have privacy, but also at the same time, whatchamacallit,
I mean, I just had this idea though. And I'm sure you didn't think about this. They never said anything about stained glass.
Yes.
I
So
grew
you'll
up
be
Cat-
living in a very colorful looking house.
Yeah, I just thought about that. I used to be Catholic, so it's like that just came to my mind. I mean, you've seen the inside of Catholic churches.
I've seen that.
They do look nice,
They do. And also, if
especially mine.
when you do start playing Kingdom Hearts, you'll see like features on certain things, and it looks gorgeous, my friend. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I'll show you the interior of the one I used to go to, plus the one back in my home region.
Okay, yeah.
So,
So,
like a Pokemon trigger.
all right then. So I'm gonna choose what was the living in all glass. So 37% agree with me and 63% agree with him.
I mean, I don't know why anyone would have voted for that second one. Let's be honest.
I know.
Okay, this is the next one.
All right then. Would you rather have to go to school in a shopping cart pushed by your mom, or have to go to school in a wagon pulled by your dad?
Neither of these are particularly appealing.
Neither, but you have to choose one.
I mean, either way, when I pick one, it'd just be for the lulz.
But which one will receive more lulz?
I don't know. You pick one, I pick the other. We'll go with that.
All right
Do I have a
then.
coin? Do I have a coin?
I mean, I pretty much have one.
I can yank one off your hat.
No, we don't. We ain't touching my hat. Instead, what we're gonna do, I have a big ass coin. So a bit of a lore. What was an aspect of me? I have a giant ass Obama coin, and there's a story behind it. So there's gonna be a story. So back when I was in high school, my uncle went to Washington D.C. He got some souvenirs, and he hooked me up with one of these bad boys right here. So later on during high school, we had to do a presentation to like not only either act as the president or just pretty much talk about the president and in a presentation form. So and this I did not choose the topic of Obama. This was my best friend back in Florida. He chose that. I chose Theodore Roosevelt. And what was it? A friend of mine and I, we did a song parody in front of the class. And we instead of Ghostbusters, we did Trustbusters. So, but going back over to this coin right here, my friend, he needed something to present, and he was doing Obama. Luckily enough, so I had the bright idea just to hook him up with this. So this is just straight up hilarious.
Came in clutch.
I came in clutch.
What's funny is I actually did come to a conclusion for one to pick.
Okay,
But
then.
we're still going to do the coin flip, and I'll explain my reasonings if it doesn't match up.
And speaking of clutch, hey, I know you know who I am. I know who you are. You better thank me again. All right, here you go.
Heads, cart, tails, wagon. It's going to be an awkward flip. Okay, I guess I'm going with the wagon.
Yes, I'm taking that shopping cart, baby.
Okay, so the reason I was thinking of going with cart is because for one, getting pushed by your mom, we'll get you more ridicule laughs. But at the same time, what you can do is you can just like sit in there, put your like legs outside of it, and just do this like a little gremlin.
Yep.
Is that what you're thinking too?
I was thinking the same thing.
Someone had to be a contrarian.
All right, so then I get 38. He gets 62. That's brilliant.
I don't know why though.
All right, you ready for the next one?
I already have an answer for this one.
All right. So, would you rather be only able to play Fortnite for the rest of your life, or be able to play Minecraft for the rest of your life?
Minecraft.
Honestly, same Minecraft. Cause like
I think I think Fortnite's a little too Gen Alpha for us. I'm Gen Z. I'm sorry, I was born in 2000, but though I think I bridged that line between between Millennial and Gen Z. I say Z because that's how the British say it, and they invented the language. Fuck you. But it's just like Fortnite just doesn't appeal to me. I've seen the commercials and it's just like unappealing to me personally. Minecraft, like it's like not only did I have friends who played it, I eventually played it too, and it's fun. Their possibilities are limitless with this game. So if I had to just pick only one, there's literally like unlimited options with Minecraft. I was gonna say like, and Minecraft also does updates, and like, oh wait, Fortnite does the same thing too. Where the really only perk of Fortnite is bringing like other IP into it.
Yeah.
Like the whole Naruto thing where it's like Gun no Jutsu, and then like where it's like that has novelty at the very least. So I will give it the defense in that regard, but it's like hands down just Minecraft.
For me, the reason why I chose Minecraft, even though I do play a little bit of Fortnite, I do think it's actually quite fun. But like, what was it? Especially after Zero Build, I still would go with Minecraft because, like, as he said, like there's multiple things you could do in Minecraft. Heck, I'm actually in a world where I'm actually building my world. I have a drawing that I'm gonna post up right here. That I'm recreating into Minecraft, and so far the progress is really well.
Yeah, I know someone was able to mod Minecraft to basically be what's called Pixelmon, where they play Pokemon in Minecraft.
Oh God, that's awesome.
So it's like, if that's on the table, then I can basically play Pokemon again.
Oh, sorry, my phone went off. So here.
Sorry, that will forever be legendary.
It ate.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Oh!
You think it'd be a little more balanced because of how like popular Fortnite is?
I know, right? Want to read this?
Yeah. First one, never be able to go outside but you have the internet, but be able to go outside but have no internet. First one for me. I'm too addicted to the internet.
I'm gonna be opposite on this one actually, and I'm being hypocritical upon my own self.
Yeah, it's almost like you're on the internet. Thinking about this right now.
I know. So honestly, I want to be outside and not have internet because like what was it? The reason why is like I'm thinking of camping, and
That's true. Camping can be fun.
Camping is fun, yeah.
When everything's prepped.
Especially when everything is prepped. So although I haven't like done like full on proper camping, what was it? I have done like a form of camping by just camping outside in the backyard. And what was it? Using the tent that my dad had bought, and it's a nice relaxing experience, and I just thoroughly enjoy it. So that's my reason as to why I'm going opposite as him. Although yes, I would like to stay inside and have internet. I'd rather just be outside because like what was it? Not only the camping aspect, but like you could literally just be like roaming just about anywhere. Like you could pretty much have your own adventure. Because if you just stay in the house, it doesn't. I prefer to like go out and actually like do stuff rather than just stay in here and not have an adventure in here.
I mean, because neither of these scenarios are completely ideal.
No, I know.
But I mean, there is some workarounds where it's like you have internet, you can access like Uber Eats or DoorDash. You can still get restaurant food.
Yeah.
Talk to your friends through like Zoom or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe you won't be able to go outside, but your friends can, so they can visit you.
Exactly.
So it's not the worst thing in the world. It's still not ideal though, but
not ideal.
But
let's see what they say. Wow. 58 for me, 42 for him. That's balanced, but still. All right then.
I'm going. So it's always be clueless or always be paranoid. I'm just always paranoid in general, so I'm just gonna go with that. That's just because you've seen me.
Oh yeah, he's always paranoid.
I hit the button to lock my car 5 times, and then I still ask him, did I lock it?
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. Granted, at times I can be paranoid, but I'd rather be the clueless type. What was it? Because like if I'm clueless, like
plausible deniability.
Plausible deniability. Not have to worry about much.
Yeah. Unlike Spencer. If you watch the Halloween specials, you'll know what we're talking about. That was fun.
57 for me and 43 for you.
I don't think they picked the cluelessness for as innocent. I think they picked for innocent reasons. Not what we came up with. Alright. So never be able to play any game again. Never be able to watch, stream anything again. Oh god. Oh, this one kills me.
This
man.
is killing me.
Oh.
So,
I have to. I'll pick one.
yeah.
But I'm only basing this on the fact that I have a career with one. I'll sacrifice video games even if it sucks. I work with film. I don't really have. I have to watch film to get inspiration, man.
Yeah. Damn, that's a... Fuck.
I have an out. I just don't like my out.
I love them both, and he does too, obviously.
It's almost like we centered our whole test pilots around this topic.
We pretty much did.
We need to actually schedule the real deal episodes for those.
Yeah, we definitely do. If I'm gonna have to choose,
Do you want to just do the contrarian out?
I am doing the contrarian.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna never be able to watch stream, watch/stream anything
I mean,
again.
because you can still do this, you just won't be able to watch it.
I'd just rather have someone watch something for me and tell me what's going on, almost like someone's watching an instructive video for me and then tell me what's going on.
Okay.
So yeah, here we go. So
This is
42
close.
for me and 58 for him. Would you rather have a car that can drive underwater or have a car that can fly?
I have the answer that I think we can both agree with. We're Back to the Future friends. Car that can fly.
Damn right.
I'm sure someone said, well, but for underwater, James Bond. Back to the Future's fun.
Look at me in the eyes. Look me in the damn eyes. Look at my third eye. Fuck underwater car. I'm not gonna say fuck James Bond because you know what, he makes great films, but fuck underwater car. All right then. So.
Got him.
We burned him! 85 for us! Yeah! Would you rather have the ability to become invisible or read minds?
I'm gonna go with invisibility.
Well, for me, I honestly would like to have the ability to read minds. I like to get into people's heads.
I do too, but as someone with a messed up mind, you don't want to get into minds sometimes.
Yeah, well,
Plus, you know,
it's a risk I'm willing to
as
take.
a former Harry Potter fan, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want the cloak of invisibility at least once in my life.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I actually would think being invisible would be pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. So, yeah. But I still would think reading minds.
It's like these are both equally cool abilities.
Very, very cool. What was it? For me, I could just use, mind reading powers just to go into an interview, think about what they're thinking, and, really just,
Readjust your approach.
readjust my approach, exactly. What was it? Or just, yeah, just for whatever, man. The mind's the limit.
Oh, I just thought it was a funny one.
Okay, yeah, what up?
Like when your partner's mad at you and you're like, it's like you read their mind to figure out what they're thinking, what they're actually mad. I don't date, so I can say that.
Listen. If I could actually block, it would be a loved one, because I'd rather genuinely figure out, hey, listen, what's going on? What can I do to improve? I would never do that. I would never read minds of a loved one.
Queen's gonna have a fun time editing this segment.
I would never do that. I'm not saying that just to cover my ass. I'm actually genuinely thinking yo, I'd rather actually have them tell me that. That right there, I felt it would just be too embracive of that. I would never do that.
I'm gonna enjoy the editor's notes you put here as your response.
All right.
This is pretty close too.
This is a close one.
This is
53 to 47.
They're both cool options.
Would you rather drink hot drinks in summer or cold drinks in winter?
So I eat ice cream in the winter, so that's not really a thing with me. And I also drink cocoa outside earlier today, and it's Texas September or October, so it still feels like the freaking summer. Honestly, this one honestly just doesn't matter. It really just depends on what you want to do.
Yeah, this one it holds no substance. So for me, I already drink cold drinks in the winter anyways, a fresh cold water.
I drink milkshakes in the winter, so it really is no substance.
Exactly. High five on that one.
Other people like their ice cream too.
77, yeah. Would you rather have a lifetime of free international first class plane ticket or have a lifetime of free 5-star hotel accommodations?
Hotel for me.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's as cool as the plane thing is on paper, you're still gonna have the obnoxious kid.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, it's also just the fact of, sure, you have it, but where are you gonna stay? It's at least economy. It's
yeah, you could just drive, man.
One of the reasons why I didn't go see Dreamcatcher ATs is because I didn't have a place to stay.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'm going to have to take agreeing with this one. Nope, we are not the other ones out. 63% agrees with us, 37% on the other side. Would you rather Get $200 every time you get hurt, or $20 every time you help someone.
I'm picking the $200 because I'm clumsy, so I just get hurt a lot anyways.
I'm gonna go with helping someone because like it's good to do good, and plus like free cash. Boom.
Yeah, there's a joke I could have made, but I'm like, yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there.
If you could read between the lines, you'll understand what that joke was and why it's not really funny.
All right, so 39 with me and 61 with him. So, would you rather see who actually loves you, or see who actually hates you?
As someone with low self-esteem, maybe see who actually loves you, because I already think everyone hates me, so that's pointless.
Bro, come on, man.
I said I have low self-esteem, man. That's why I'm saying like that one it's just like reaffirming. It's like confirmation bias. I want to see who actually loves me.
For me, I want to see who hates me because, like, what was it? If it's someone that I've wronged, what I could do is actually correct the wrong, so that I could actually, no longer see the hate in that person, and then no longer, for me, I would think that that's pretty cool power. So that's where I'm at. And bro, man, come on, man. So I'm on the 28, all one out, and. Wow, 72.
I think some people just need some self-love in their life, man.
Yeah, man. The first step of loving anybody is starting to love yourself. And why did you drop that?
It fell out of my inside pocket.
Okay, then. Listen, I don't hate you for that.
I know you don't.
So,
Next is not on gravel this time.
At least. Next question. Would you rather always consciously breathe, or always consciously blink?
Blink.
Yeah, blink.
You want your breathing to be automatic. That's how it works.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as your breathing has to be manual, just like
you're dead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly that.
I'm glad we're not the only ones.
Exactly.
I think the people who consciously breathe
64
probably need to breathe more because their brain's not functioning properly.
So let's see. Would you rather you can fly, I don't know why they worded it like this. You can fly, but only in the cardinal direction, cannot go up or down, just 15 feet above the ground. Or you can teleport, but only within a 1.6 or 1 mile, kilometer, or 1 mile radius.
I'm going to go with teleporting.
Teleporting, same.
Because you can still keep going, you're just doing multiple blinks.
Exactly.
So, because like even if you're like trying to like go across the ocean, you could still just keep going.
Like Nightcrawler in that one episode of X-Men Evolution, I think.
Or his whole fight in X2 in the White House.
Ooh. So,
I need to rewatch that show.
So let's see what they say.
My favorite Rogue.
Wow, we beat him at 83-17.
Yeah, I'm sure you can figure out why X-Men Evolution Rogue is my favorite Rogue.
Next one. You want to read?
Be able to walk on water without drowning, or be able to touch fire without burning. To kind of go to my last point, walk on water without drowning. Because like, especially if we match that with the teleporting ability, just travel the ocean.
As if we're oh my god, I can see that now. So like, as soon as we teleport, we're just like skiing with our feet.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
and
awesome.
And we can even use it to like simulate like super speed, like Fives does in Umbrella Academy, the show.
Yeah. Oh my god, like that would be so sick.
Even if we touch fire without burning, it can still kill us.
It would still hurt. Yeah.
I mean, we can still drown, but it's like we can literally say, "Yo, I'm Jesus. Estoy Jesus."
What's funny too is I have a small side story for that. So, what was it? Within the first story of the first year of me moving here to Texas, my aunt has taken us to South Padre, and we went to this hotel. And this hotel had a cool looking pool. It was a nice elongated pool. So we were there at night, right? And I was just like walking around, just seeing the sights and everything. And at one point, I decided to walk across from the left side to the right side of the pool, and there was a bridge on it too. So like a small small bridge that you could literally walk on in the pool. So I decided to just walk across, and for a second, and my hair was down too. And I had a full beard, I still had my full beard and everything. And so I walked back to see my aunt, and she was like, "Oh my God!" For a second there, I thought you were just Jesus walking on water in front of me. I was like, "No, there's just a little thing that you just could walk across." So let's see, the percentage for that?
Oh, my other point. I thought of a point where you were talking. Be like a ninja walking on water.
Yeah.
Or just be like in Naruto. They use a chakra at the bottom of their feet to walk on water.
Oh, yeah.
So
imagine being able to glide and teleport at the same time and keep on using that momentum to increasing that momentum and keep on increasing to the point where like you could literally travel backwards of the Earth's rotation to the point where you could literally, truly time travel. That'd be sick.
yeah, because I also just had the thought. I'm surprised they haven't given Aquaman the ability to walk on water. Now that I think about it, because he has the ability to super swim, where it just swims faster than the
Yeah,
average
wow.
person. But like, as far as I'm aware, he doesn't have the ability to walk on water. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I mean, it's not one of the things that'll make him more powerful, but it's kind of one of those.
Interesting
It
things.
make him cool. Because a lot of people just think all he does is talk to fish. That's not all he does.
Yeah, he fucks fishes.
And no, that's more the deep.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I apologize on that.
Yeah,
And
Aquaman's got super strength. He can communicate with sea creatures. He also can control the water.
he does, yeah.
So he's a hydrokinetic. Like, there's a bunch of other cool things he can do, but it's like, yeah, it's like he ain't just a dude who just talks to fish people.
So let's see the percentage on this. 51 for, what was it? Be able to walk on water without drowning versus the fire. I forgot the percentage because it just blinked off too fast. All right, we'll do 3 more and then we'll just start to work. So would you rather become a stranger's puppet for a day or be locked in a small room for a day with only water?
I'm gonna go with the latter because you don't know what that other person's intentions are.
Yeah.
Plus, also just like
I'd rather be full control of my own
Plus, you can-
volitions.
Plus, you can use the water to like fill up your stomach as far as eating's concerned. Plus, at least you're in a protected environment.
Yeah.
Granted, you don't know why you're being locked in there. 'Cause that's a whole other thing. But it's like, as someone's puppet, you don't know what they'll have you do.
And we are of the majority of 74 to
I'm not
26.
surprised.
I'm not surprised. All right, 2 more. Let's see. Would you rather fight in an ancient war or in a modern war?
Ancient war.
Ancient war, same.
My reasonings are fairly dark. So the first modern war in the historical context in which people will say
Not
this
Call of Duty.
is the Civil War, and if that's considered the first modern war, that should kind of put things into perspective. It's one of the first wars where there was cases of PTSD getting tracked.
Yep.
Plus, the other thing is, depending on the era, chivalry, where even if you lose the duel part, you could be spared.
Yeah.
Plus, there's also not rapid fire machine guns at you, so it's like you could, like, if you're a sword fighter, there's a generally even playing ground there.
Exactly.
It's like, I bring up dark reasons, but I also bring up yeah, you actually have a better chance to survive because a freaking rapid fire machine gun, there's a high chance you're gonna die. It's almost like that's why they were invented.
So,
Also, there's no poison gas or a nuclear threat too.
pretty much. But I'm going to also choose the same, but with a different reason.
Okay.
So, 1, you already have the knowledge of who's going to win what war. And 2, they didn't say you can bring your own weapons of mass destruction into their time. So, yeah, you can bring your own, a machine gun. You can bring your own grenades. You can bring your own,
I would say that's more of a detriment because you can't reload.
you may not be able to reload, but you will be able to slow the armies down. And then everything else is what you have in your arsenal is everything else. And 55 to 45. That's balanced.
I guess some people just want to fire a gun.
Yeah, the right to bear arms. And then I just actually have bear-looking arms.
In Russia, they have right to arm bears.
Bears with shotguns.
Yeah.
Alright then. So, would you rather never worry about wealth or never worry about health?
Because I can
Wealth.
pay for good health.
Exactly. And then just don't have to worry about other
You can
like
pay for
monetary
all of
problems.
You can buy all the experimental stuff.
Exactly.
So, because Magic Johnson managed to kind of treat his AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
He spent money on that. That's for sure.
That or he actually used magic.
Honest Johnson.
It's a 50-50. Hey!
Hey, we got one.
And we're gonna end it right there with our phone-based Would You Rather.
Yeah. Would you shower at night or in the morning?
So for me, I'd actually say shower in the morning because you're kind of like in a way waking up and like you feel all groggy. Though nice water could actually wake you up, or even if for cold shower people,
It'll shock you into
It'll
waking
shock you into alertness, and then you can just have your nice coffee to keep yourself really alerted. But yeah, no, and just take whatever. Stuff that you just wash all that morning shit off of you.
The sleep sweat.
The sleep sweat.
Yeah, for me, that's really the only perk is like waking up in the morning sweat. But for me, I prefer nights I did tell you one of the reasons why, and we'll get to that in a moment, because I actually do have a story here. But for me, it's like, I don't know, like sometimes the sweats can happen, sometimes they don't. But it's all the sweat you have throughout the day, and you wash it off before you go to bed, so you don't sleep in it either. So at least like where it's just the sweat, at least it's kind of one of those. It's not that bad. You know, see things to me.
And I was gonna say one other point too is that like the other reason why I like my morning showers is so that I could actually get my hair right, because like I was with the shower, like I have nappy hair too, so I use the shower to take my my comb just to like get all the knots out and everything, and just make sure everything's nice and smooth. And then when I get out, I just put on my product for my hair, and then I'm just really ready to go. Like I'm all like looking nice, looking sharp.
Yeah, I guess it's another difference with us, because I never do anything with my hair unless it's like a formal event.
Yeah.
Because you've never seen me with my hair combed, have you?
No, I don't think I have.
I don't even think I combed my hair for my graduation. Now that I think about it, and even then I had to wear a cap and gown, so it was covering it anyways.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But so this is story time. I know this is a topic we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to retell the story again, because we just realized we need to do a cockroach special. Not a special, but it's like a whole episode just dedicated to cockroach stories. We all have them.
Yeah, we do.
So we might as well talk about some of the interesting ones at least. But so this one's a more traumatic one, and this is pretty much the catalyst for why I take showers at night. Because at this time I actually took them in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But so what happened was, one of my peers, who I sat like nearby in the lunchroom, like behind us, like this was like one of the nerd tables, and behind us was the table for the cheerleaders.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only polite, socially acceptable way to segregate people.
Shots fired!
And he had ketchup, and he was trying to like squirt it onto the cheerleaders.
Aww.
Just dick move. I'm like, I don't really hang out with cheerleaders, but that's just a dick move. And you know, his thing didn't fire off, and it got into some of my hair.
Aww.
And it's just like, and I don't even think it touched any of the cheerleaders at all. So it's just like, me and that guy next to me were just like, bro. And you know, I didn't think anything of it. Like, I thought I wiped it all off. When I went to bed that night, a cockroach crawled over my head while I was trying to sleep. I think it's the other reason why I've unlocked the Daredevil power to hear things when I'm like sleeping, like hear like small footsteps. I picked up on how to do that as a result of this. So yeah, this is my supervillain or superhero origin story, and it's just kind of one of those like, I remember it, and I had a hard time falling asleep at night because I didn't kill it. It got away. So it's just like, yeah, it's kind of one of those, you may not agree with me, but you can understand why.
Oh no, I very much understand.
Because if I did take the night shower, I would not have had to deal with that. But yeah, we'll do a cockroach stories episode one day.
Yikes.
But not today. Come on, we've all got at least some funny ones. Like, oh, the star goes to kill the cockroach.
Yeah.
But
would you rather brush your teeth before breakfast or after?
for me, it's afterwards, and I do get the arguments for before. But for me, it's like having still kind of that like residual toothpaste flavor in my mouth, and then swallowing it when you eat. Or also if you you know, like me, who uses like mouthwash in the morning too. It's kind of one of those, like, I don't really want that flavor in my mouth while I'm trying to eat.
That's fair.
Plus, you know, if you brush afterwards, you could then clean the food you just ate, so that we have a cleaner mouth throughout the day. That's my reasoning.
For me, I'm more before, because like your mouth just already feels disgusting. At least personally for me, as soon as I wake up, and I'm just like, yeah, my breath doesn't smell very all that good. I need to feel like a little more righteous, so I need to like literally brush my teeth. Get all that gunk out of my mouth. Mouthwash, all that, just so that like my breath just feels right, and then I can actually indulge on anything a little extra.
Like water with a minty mouth.
Water with some minty mouth, yeah, exactly. And if if there's still some a minty residue in my mouth, like I could just easily just like go back to the bathroom, just get the water in my mouth and just swish it around. Just keep on doing that until like all that mintiness feeling goes gone, or just like when you're gone.
Like I said, like this is one of those. I get why. Even with the shower one, I get why.
Yeah.
So let's do one where we would both agree on.
Okay.
Pineapple on pizza.
No. Just fucking no. First of all, if I even dare bring that up to my uncle, he would look at me and be like, "Get the fuck out of my house." I wouldn't blame him. I'd be like, "Yes, sir. I will be sleeping in the streets." Yeah, I don't even want to handle his
I also
ire.
know you hate the sweet savory combination.
No, like first of all, like listen.
I do, but this is one of those cases where it doesn't work for me.
Even though there is tomato sauce, which is technically a fruit, but even though I'm gonna
That's a savory fruit.
that's more of a savory fruit. What was it? No, I'm not gonna play devil advocate on this one. So pineapple pizza does not work, and plus at the same time he brought up the point of like savory mixing in with sweet. This one does not go well. I prefer to have like multiple meat or what was it? Extra cheese. That is it.
Like if it was a sweet pizza, like a brownie pizza, or like a sweet potato one, I can kind of get like sweet, but it's like this one no. Also for me, fuck pineapples. I hate pineapple, so obviously this just doesn't work for me. But even as I'm thinking, like the pineapple juice getting soaked into the cheese, like that's just like unappealing to me.
I will, however, contest to say like pineapple as a fruit itself. I love it. I like the taste of it. It's very like tangy. Nice and sweet, and like it has some nice acids on it. But other than that, for me, I like pineapple. It's amongst one of my favorite fruits.
I don't know. I just can't fucking stand it. I think that's a good point to leave on.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anything would get us more heated other than burger on it. Like pineapple on a burger, which for the same reasons, we would just hate on it for the same reasons.
Indeed.
But yeah. So with that, how the fuck we get out of that car crash?
Dude, you were driving. You tell me how.
What the fuck was that?
I think the tire popped.
No shit! Why did you actually do that? Why?
I want to feel like I was in a Fast and Furious movie.
Well, we're not in Fast and Furious! We're filming CNC!
Did you just break the fucking fourth wall?
Yes, because of your stupid shit makes me want to actually break the fucking fourth wall! I'm drooling! You know you're paying for this, right?
Well, at least we're not gonna have you drive up a ramp